Hey, muy buenas, bienvenidos a la parte 3 del episodio 3 de Juego de Tronos a Telltale Games Series. Es que lo tengo altísimo y casi me peta el tímpano. Madre mía. Estos son los vecinos domingueros, estos cabrones.
They're assembling in the courtyard. They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower in our own house.
I'll need my sentinel. Go ahead, Talia, and have Duncan meet me in the courtyard.
He's not back from the wall yet.
Then make sure Royland's there.
Me cago yo en los vecinos domingueros estos que se ponen de obra justo el domingo a las 8 de la mañana. Es la madre que los parió.
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
¿De qué va este?
What is the meaning of this? I demand to know.
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Ludd Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognise you. But the name fits, don't it? Pathetic.
Get your men out of my sight. This is absurd.
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now. And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
Yo solo digo una cosa antes de continuar y lo siento por darle al pause. Si a este tío lo puedo matar, lo mato. Si yo muero, me da igual. Seré feliz por haberle matado. Me sacrifico por la causa, en serio. Es que necesito matarlo.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how foresters live, but not us.
I don't care if you're happy or not. Of course, what I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, pushing wine on them, turning them into drunkards. That ends now. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line. You think you're being clever?
If your men don't like it here, you can march them back to High Point.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such
I
demands.
have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do whatever...
We'll do what we were sent here to do.
You're here to keep watch on your soldiers. That's all. Don't act as if you're something more.
You aren't listening, Roderick. And that's a dangerous fucking habit for a cripple. Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me.
Decisión importante.
No. You know better than that. You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Roderick.
Esto es lo que acabo de decir. Si te juro que yo le detengo. O sea, que me está hinchando los huevos. Sé que está mal lo que estoy haciendo, pero es que no me toco los cojones.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now.
¡Te voy a matar!
I'm the only lord here. Come on.
Ay, estaré enfadado. Ada estar muy enfadado. Ada querer matar. Ada querer matar.
Griff Whitehill. That snot-nosed fourth-born. Parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you tried to stop them, my lord. But this occupation will break our people if it drags on.
That's clearly what he wants.
We can't let that scut rule this house. Like he's the cock and we're in his roost.
We can't go to war within our own walls. Whatever we do, we have to be careful.
But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them. We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan. He carved these soldiers himself.
Bueno...
I don't care what Gwyn Whitehill may have told you at the funeral. Who knows what horrors they're putting him through, held prisoner at High Point. You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
Interesante. Pone expulsar. Yo quiero matarle. Evidentemente no puedo así matarlo, ya está. Estamos en Poniente y eso no se puede. No es tan flappy, tan happy como está en mi mente y todo eso. Es normal. Pero quiero... lo siento por mi hermano. Lo siento de verdad. Lo siento, repito, pero es que yo a este tío no lo quiero aquí. No.
We have to push Griff and his soldiers out of Ironrath. They're the most immediate threat.
But Roderick, what of Ryan?
No me toques
If you move
los
against
huevos.
me, who knows what those wretches will do to my son?
Knowing the Whitehills?
If we do nothing, we are dead on our feet. Our enemies are not just at our gates. They are within them. We must secure Ironrath, so we have a home to bring Ryan back to.
Don't forget him.
No creo que vuelva.
Then, it's decided. We take back our home.
We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins. We can probably gather another 30 or 40 men. But the Whitehills are already fortified inside Ironrath.
Unfortunately, Roderick was not able to secure the backing of the Glenmores. That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lud Whitehill will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
Our very lives and the future of House Forrester are at stake. We have to let them try. It's the only way.
Then we hold fast. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train. My lord?
Que no me mires así. A ver, que la decisión es normal. O sea, ¿cómo vamos a rescatar al chaval si nosotros ni estamos seguros? Que nos pueden cortar la
There may be
cabeza.
something we can do
Es
now.
que a ver, es
A
normal.
voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
I spoke with her at the funeral.
As did I. And she's willing to meet. away from her father's guards. I hope you trust me enough as Sentinel to consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Arrange a meeting. What she has to say may prove useful.
I believe she can be trusted, but best use caution nonetheless.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now, at least.
Good.
Handle things right with Gwyn, and she may even help us in High Point, when the time comes.
Todo está muy en el aire, complicado, dependemos de todos, básicamente, y está muy jodido. Y sobre todo con Mira en Desembarco del Rey, o sea, ¿dinero? ¿De dónde lo saco? Hablando con Tyrion, no puedo hablar con Tyrion. Si no me cortan la vajilla.
I want the dove pie served with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira, a word in private, if I may. I'll return her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're...
What the fuck? ¿En serio tengo que decidir esto, tío? Es que... Joder, me voy a tener que quedar con Tyrion. Digo, con Marjorie. Joder, qué asco,
And if
tío.
you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
Qué putos
I'm
cerdos.
sorry, Lord Tyrion, but Lady Marjorie needs me.
Very well. Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now, and I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
Thank you for telling me, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, one more thing. The most valuable favor is a favor unspent. Perhaps I'll call on you for a dance at the wedding feast. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie, welcome to the family, for better or worse.
Lord Tyrion. You said you'd done nothing wrong, but now Tyrion Lannister, the Master of Coin, comes looking for you. Obviously, this is not nothing.
Nada malo.
What's this talk of a royal decree?
Puta zorra,
You
tío.
know I didn't want you talking to him. Today of all days.
Un pedido,
I made
tío.
a deal with him. For the crown to buy my family's ironwood.
Ya está. ¿Dónde está lo malo?
Think of how this will look.
¿Qué?
House Forrester already has so few friends at court. And when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You disappoint me, Mira.
Pero es... ¿Pero de qué
We'll
vas?
talk about this
¿Tú
after
de
the
qué
wedding.
vas?
Sarah will help me with my gown and hair.
Pero está...
Come with me, Sarah.
¿Pero de qué va? O sea... ¿De qué va esta tía ahora? Tan buena gente, comida para los pobres, dinero... ¿Y se comporta como una puta payasa? Qué puta hipócrita. Qué asco de tía. En realidad no es mala gente, pero es
Easy
que...
now.
Sorry,
No lo
I
entiendo.
was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
There's news that House Forrester is in trouble.
I'm sorry to hear it, but you have to leave all that behind. Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
Yes,
I know
of
you had
course.
told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend. If it came to it, and you were in trouble north of the wall, any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Potter's a clever one. He could be a real help.
I'm glad you can trust your brother. I'll remember him.
Herald Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept. And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Brit Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill.
Make sure you're not bringing
This
any
one for the
lights.
Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the
Joder,
mess hall.
puta.
After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Gary. Gary, what's the matter? You know him?
Yes.
Come on, get moving.
Ese es el hijo de puta que mató a mi...
That man murdered my family.
What?
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Don't do something you regret.
Te puedo jurar que no me voy a arrepentir de matarlo.
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here 'cause of you. Got sent to the war for that little party I do with your family. Don't think it's over.
No, no
Guess
ha
what, you're
terminado.
back.
What are you waiting for, recruit?
Welcome to the wall, brother.
Looking forward to it.
That's enough. I said move.
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
No sé, pero este vídeo me está hinchando los huevos un poco, ¿no? No el vídeo, evidentemente, sino los sucesos que están ocurriendo en él. Y estos tiempos de carga también me hinchan los huevos. La boda púrpura.
This isn't fair. We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
Sorry. Sarah.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea any of this would happen. But what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved my family.
I hope that's true, Mira. I really do. Because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you.
Es que yo no entiendo por qué está enfadada.
When
Es que es
I was
una
getting
zorra.
her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with.
¿Cómo? Tío, la están poniendo como una zorra de mierda en el juego.
I probably shouldn't have even told you. But I suppose you have a right to know.
Tell me who it is.
Why? What are you gonna do to her?
Sarah?
It doesn't matter. It was just names. This is about you. I know this must be hard for you. It wasn't too long ago I was asking for your help with Marjorie. And what did you do? Now you know how it feels, being on the outside looking in. But I'm your friend, Mira. Always. If you want my help with Marjorie, just ask. Otherwise, Marjorie's going to make you leave King's Landing. You're pushing her to it, Mira. And I can't let you.
Sarah, I was wrong not to offer you my help. I can only ask you to be a better friend than I was to you.
Don't worry. We'll figure this out. I'll beg Marjorie if I have to. I'm not letting her send you home.
Look, the pie!
Oh no! They're already serving the pie.
Oi,
We're missing everything.
Momento clave. Bueno...
I know you. You were in the gardens the other night with Damien. Before he disappeared. I have a few questions to ask you.
No te va a dar tiempo.
What were you doing there with him?
Mira, you've made a mistake.
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are you
with her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job.
Y en estos momentos tiene que estar... ¿De verdad todavía no ha ocurrido? Pero...
Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
Why would you want to help me?
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then, why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit.
Sí, claro,
It's
claro.
not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
You flatter me, my lord.
I'm only saying you have potential, my lady. Your problem is, you still think like a handmaiden. Do you even understand why Tyrion gave you the Ironwood deal? Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
Of course I do. Whitehill Ironwood is inferior to my family's. Always has been. The crown needs the best.
Well played, but I know you don't really believe it's that simple. He only brought you into that throne room to turn us against each other, to get the cheapest ironwood from you. He played you. Played us all. Like little toys.
Do you think it matters to me what he paid or why he chose me? My family won. That's all I care about.
And that, my lady, is why I'm talking to you. I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? But there's no one you can really trust. What you need, more than anything, is an ally. I could be that for you, Lady Mira. Is that something you'd be interested in?
An alliance can mean many things, my lord. I would be a fool to say yes without knowing what I was saying yes to.
Wisely put. So, let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together. Or should I go back to Lord Whitehill, who has proven to be very interested in it?
Esto, ves, yo tardó demasiado en ocurrir, ¿eh? Chacho, qué pena que no se ve, tío. Yo quería estar ahí, tío. Verlo con mis propios ojos otra vez. Estamos un poco jodidos, ¿no? Porque el decreto todavía no es público, ¿no?
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister. Tell me that you got that Ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible. You understand, Lady Mira?
I can get it. I'll get it back from his chambers.
That would not be an easy task, especially now. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again. You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Coincido. Me gusta mucho My Face. Go. Oh, venga ya. Por estar corriendo ya estoy cometiendo delito, hijos de puta. Y por aquí vamos a ir terminando. Ya sabes que si quieres más Juego de Tronos, dale like al vídeo, suscríbete si no estás suscrito al canal. Ahí tienes un gran recuadro rojo que pone suscribirse. Si le das, pues ala, te suscribes. Y nada, campeones, hasta la próxima. Adiós.